Outside the closed window, the seasons gently pass by. A name I almost forgot, swaying in the wind, in the changing scenery. Only unchanging thoughts remain. I'm still here, where you last smiled. Time may move on, only my heart remains as it was that day. The murmur of the city, your voice becomes distant. In the back of my mind, your shadow still remains. Words that have passed by resonate in the back of my chest. I'm still here, though I've forgotten the promise. Deeper than loneliness, I trace your trace, even if I cannot touch you. Close my eyes, I'm still here. I can't believe you're not here. I'm just calling your name. I'm still here, even if no one can find me. In this quiet place, I'm keeping your place. Even if the morning comes, even if the night passes, I'm still here. At the bus stop at 2 a.m., the sleeping city breathes softly. In the after-image of the passing lights, a hint of yesterday flickers. The destination is vague. In my pocket, an empty map. Maybe I'm looking for not a purpose, but a reason to stop. Bus stop signals, it turns red again. An empty intersection shakes the time. Unable to move, I just listen carefully. I catch my breath in the silence of today. Someone's umbrella left on the bench. Yesterday's rain is still here. The light from the vending machine is too quiet. The buzzing of my heart comes to life. The last flight is over. The letters on the lights blur in the night. But I'm sure I'll still sit down, not to wait, but to taste the blank. Even if the bus stop signal turns blue, nobody moves, only the wind moves forward. By standing on a predetermined path, I felt like I chose stopped clock, someone's path, my own pace. I'm going through today at my own pace. The bus stop signal, the next blinking light. I finally stand up after a deep breath. The same scenery can change with a single step. I felt like that was enough. I felt like that was enough. I felt like that was enough. Even though I hate mornings a little, the smell of milk relaxes me. The soft light through the window, you're still in my dreams. Like a colorful cereal, our days are a bit scattered. The way you sleep over the table, it's such a relief. Even the usual scenery, I'm like a movie when you're around. Cereal and your smile, two small moments of happiness. Sweetness slowly spreads, every day becomes gentler. Cereal and your smile, every morning I fall in love. Unpretentious time is the most lovely. I love you the most. In the midst of a hectic morning, time stops when I stand with you. We laugh over spilled milk, and today starts all over again. I love the time that I spend with you. Another day begins again. My favorite spoon and chair, a casual gesture is a treasure. A little sound of crunching brings me to today. What is ordinary becomes a treasure with you. Cereal and your smile, a morning story we make together. Melt into sweetness that melts and melts. My heart melting in the sweetness that melts my heart. Cereal and your smile, even if the world stops, I'll be here next to you. I want to greet the morning, even if one day it becomes a matter of course. There's a present I don't want to forget. Even small promises are packed into this morning. A gentle melody, like milk. It's like milk today, we're still wrapped up. Cereal and your smile, that's enough to keep us going. That's all I need. This morning that never changes is my form of happiness. It seems I've made up my mind between two sides. In truth, I've always been unable to let go. The weight left in my palm still holds the answer. More than what can be calculated. Countless thoughts move me, always first. Something quiet but certain. Coins and receipts, a receipt, a small choice, a proof that connects the past to the present. Like a name for an invisible fluctuation. changes when you take a step forward. But there is also a shadow that remains in its place. The bottom of a pocket, a broken piece of paper, and unexpressed thoughts. A future assumption and a past regret. We who can only stand between the assumptions of the future and the regrets of the past. We can only stand in a world with more questions than answers, still searching for reason to go on. Coins and receipts, silent testimonies. Everything we choose is recorded. The movements of our formless minds. I believed I could leave something behind. Lost is always the starting point. Regret becomes the next map. Only by repeating it, only through repetition, can we move forward. Coins and receipts, the present in my hand, pieces of a trail that cannot be erased. Even if thrown away, days piled up in silence, proving that I am alive. Between yesterday and today, a small wish I left behind. The wind that isn't your voice slips past my ear. Slowly, but it doesn't matter. This feeling won't disappear. Even if we stop, I won't go back. Only my heart, I wanna look forward. I'm on my way, with thoughts that words cannot express. I'm taking my unspoken thoughts with me. Even if the answer is far away, the road that I think of you never turns. Even if the night is long, even if I can't see the morning, I believe only in you. I get used to our passing each other. I was a little afraid of those days, but even if I close my eyes, they won't disappear. Your presence is there in every silence. A voice calls my name more than a sigh. I want to believe in you. No matter what kind of night, I know it will end. I'm on my way, I'll keep going with a wavering heart. Even if I'm not strong enough, my feelings toward you will never change. Sometimes I get lost, don't stop your footsteps. I want to look only at you. More than understanding each other, I want to understand more than we understand each other. Even if I can't see you yet. The light I believed in didn't disappear. Your name was repeated softly, deep in my heart. I'm heading toward you, even if this first step doesn't reach you, even if it's far away and I can't see you. My heart is toward you. Just a little more, in a little while I'll see you. I'm heading toward you, just to you, just for you. Neither leaning nor separating, we were walking at a perfect distance. When the wind brushed my cheek, somehow I saw you without saying anything. The moment our fingers touched, our hands somehow held. It was enough to ease the night. There was no need for meaning. I felt like there was only one certainty. I didn't even have a name for it. I just held it. I was glad that there was only one certainty. I felt like it was there. I didn't even give it a name, I just held it. Our footsteps were out of alignment. I pretended not to notice, not laughing, not angry. Your breathing was close, only that silence helped me a little. Our hands were somehow joined, our hearts were barely touching. There was no promise, no dream, but I couldn't put into words the feelings I had for you. They bled out and seemed to overflow. I was afraid to let go. Somewhere I knew it would end someday, but your temperature was good. That was the only reason. Maybe that was the only reason. The hands we somehow held were just a passing blur. It was a temporary blur, but even now that feeling remains in the back of my chest. I couldn't say anything, but surely at that time we were trying to find the same warmth. When the doors open on Friday, I'll dye the city with my earphones. When I take off the noise, I'll play a list. Feel the slow rhythm as I slip through the shadows of buildings. Even the usual scenery will start to take on a different color. Someone's story I don't know. I miss it, I'll put it on a song. I'll paint it like a movie, I'll make my heart start to move. I've been waiting for the weekend. You gave me a playlist. The city lights melt away, it becomes my own magic. The melody that flows, it takes me far away. Even an ordinary night, I'll make it shine. I saw through the cafe window, even the crowd cinematic. That song you like so much, tickling my heart. Laughing a little, retracing the seasons of no return. Listening to it like rewinding, memories begin to echo. Tracing my memories in the nostalgic landscape. Music takes me away, back to that day. I colored the weekend, your playlist that you gave me, spread out to the starry sky. I'll wrap my heart around it. If I touch this sound, no one will get in my way until I reach my own place. It will take me there. When the weekend is over, there's a song that never ends. I want to listen to it over and over. I believe in such magic you chose. Each and every melody, I want each melody you choose to echo in my heart forever. I want this playlist to never disappear. I want to hold on to the afterglow of the weekend forever. The morning when a strange face flowed, even the light was just a background. In my gray blurred vision, only your eyes float brightly. In this world full of noise, only your voice reached me straight. I pretended not to hear you, the rhythm in my chest answered me. The day I was touched by contrast, the pale scenery regained its color. I protected my heart with indifference, you gently untied it. In a place where light and shadow are superimposed, I became myself for the first time. A small scribble on the edge of a notebook, no one always found it, but you said this is good. You casually smiled and that was it. I thought I'd never reach you, even though my thoughts were scattered. The moment your voice touched me, it began to take shape. Night want me, touched by contrast. An invisible wall cracks open with a sound. I had glorified solitude, warmth seeps through where ambiguity and certainty cross. The world is tuning in, even if the colors fade tomorrow. Today's view will remain in my heart, in the back of my memory that no one can see. The time I spent with you breathes. The day I touched the contrast, in silence meaning is born. You just laugh, I understand. That moment I was saved. That was all there was. The smell of that day on the way home when it suddenly started to rain. Without an umbrella, I suddenly looked up at the sky. I didn't care if my feet were wet. Your laughter was mixed with the wind. The store lights illuminated us both. An ordinary day was special. Look, the umbrella from that time, it was too small and my shoulders got wet. But somehow it soaked deep into my heart. It was raining, but I was happy. I couldn't tell anyone about my feelings. They popped in my chest, I can still hear the sound. Maybe that was love. There was no reason to hold hands, but I couldn't untie you that afternoon. Every time we jumped over a puddle, you smiled first. It was raining, so I remembered how warm my heart was then. I can't go back, but getting wet isn't so bad. Just for today, I thought. Walking alone on the road to the station, the quiet sound of rain lingering in my ear. Maybe that day I would have said I like you now. Late night trains and coffee stains. You laugh like it's the 1st of May. Crowded streets, but time stands still. When I see your face, I always will. No perfect line, no grand design, just your shadow next to mine. I just wanna be with you. No reason, no fancy view. No need for stars to light our way. Your voice alone makes it okay. Don't need forever to be true. I just wanna be with you. We don't need a sunset glow or stories people never know. Our silence speaks in harmony, like notes that hum so quietly. No fireworks, no movie scenes, just simple things and shared routines. I just wanna be with you. No reason, no fancy view. No need for stars to light our way. Your voice alone makes it okay. Don't need forever to be true. I just wanna be with you. Even if the seasons turn and pages fold with lessons learned, I'll hold your hand through all the noise, in quiet nights or crowded joys. I just wanna be with you. No promises, just something true. The world can wait, the clock can freeze. Let's just exist in moments like these. No dreams too big to chase through. I just wanna be with you. The conversation is like rubbing a dry match. There's no spark, but somehow I can't take my eyes off you. When the traffic light changes, your silence is strangely comforting. It would be easier if I put the name love on it, but I felt it would dilute everything. I kept grasping at the back of my throat, and I kept swallowing the shape of like I've grabbed at the back of my throat many times. I swallowed the shape of I love you. You don't decorate your words, that's why they seem so real. There's temperature but no sound. I'm drawn to its absence. You're more imperfect than anyone. I thought you were straight and beautiful. What you have to eat today? You ask me like a diary. You ask me like a diary. And after I answer, we spend a little time in silence. I wonder why I'll always remember. I can't say I like you lightly, I don't hate your rules. Still sometimes I dream of you. You call me by name, your voice, your kindness always inside out. It seems cold, it's warm, it seems so cold and warm. I'm so clumsy that I can't convey it to someone else. I can hear it echoing in my ears. Love is not something that can be explained. I learned that it's like breathing. You don't have to say it, I can hear it vibrating in the silence. This feeling that others can't see, it's a word only for me. the most. I don't want forever, but I don't wanna break this distance. My alarm keeps ringing. Every time I turn it off, a sigh falls. The refrigerator is empty. I can't even think of what I want to eat. After a night of crying a little, I don't wanna feel anything a little more. I just wanna breathe in my sheets. Let me sleep a little longer. I'm not ready to face today. I'm not ready to accept someone's expectations or kindness. I'm not ready to accept anything right now. So let me stay like this just a little longer. The news keeps flowing, but nothing is about me. Every time the clock in my room goes forward, I feel like I'm being left behind. Hanging there, I'm still not finding the meaning of opening my eyes. Let me sleep just a little longer. I can't find the strength to get up, carrying on from yesterday. It's still a little too early to start walking, so let me go a little longer. Through the window, even when the light shines, I still can't find the meaning of opening my eyes. Let me sleep just a little longer, until my heart is quiet. No one will notice. In a corner of this room, I just wanna check my breathing. Whenever I look for a sign of you, the wind gently caresses my cheek. A casual silence shakes my heart. I believe in you without reason, a feeling without line, like a promise without a name. Maybe I'll see you again today. Although there is no basis, a beat in my chest softly says, with an invisible certainty, that I knew before words. It's like I knew it before words. With an invisible certainty, I want to see you again today. When someone's voice echoes, your laughter comes to mind. At the memory of a sudden The line I swallowed that day, I couldn't say. I'm still in a fuddle, deep in my chest. The story I closed, thinking it was over, but that smile won't go away. If I could rewind, all I wanna say again. Memories screen the scenes that remain. Every one of them still has meaning. Take two. If it's with you, we can have a different ending. Silence and tears become dialogue. Take two. Let's start over. My heart screams that I don't wanna give up on you yet. No matter who I'm with, the blanks won't be filled. I repeat the scenes with you. Even the sound of wind mixed with night, somewhere I'll remember you. Even if time doesn't return, I can still change the future. If I gently touch the closed page, light shines through again. Take two. Believe in me, now I can tell you. The love I couldn't say is in my heart. Take two. This time I wanna prove to both of us that it wasn't a mistake. Once I couldn't draw it just once. Tenderness and our differences are all foreshadowing in the light that shines on you. This time I wanna be reflected next to you. Take two. From here, even if we can't rewind, we can move on. Our story continues to the last cut, you and me. A shadow shaking at the entrance, a quieter night than usual. The number registered is not enough, the door that never opens. I don't want anyone to know this fragility and clumsiness, but only you. I wish you knew. The heart of an auto lock doesn't open easily. The card key doesn't, you won't reach the deepest place of emotion. You pretend to be cold, but really you've always been. I've been listening carefully to the knocking sound. Words always pass each other, the distance over the intercom. The voice that said, see you later, still remains behind the door. I was afraid to let someone take advantage of me. Back then I got scared, but your smile looked like a keyhole. I saw your smile, I saw it as a keyhole. I don't want anyone to see my auto-locked heart on a night when I'm temperature of your hand is warmer than my passcode. You open my inside with precision. Don't tell me it's malfunctioning. My true feelings aren't a passcode. It's not a passcode. I love you was the one word. I can open my auto-locked heart now. If I hear your voice, I won't be afraid anymore. If we meet again someday, we'll cross this door. I'll say welcome home then, and be honest about it. In the crowd on a rainy afternoon, your voice reached me suddenly. Not hey, not you. You called my name straight. My heartbeat jumped just because of that. Everyday life took on light in an instant. Since the day you called me by my name, the world has become gently colored. Even casual words, the moment I was enveloped by your voice that sounded special, I knew love. You laughing at someone's story. You suddenly looked at me and called my name again. I didn't know I'd be so happy. Every time you call me, my heart sways. I feel like I can stay true to you. I feel like I can stay true to you. I suddenly look away. The day you called me by my name, time changed. Even if I pretend not to notice, I can't stop my feelings. Every time your voice remains, softly I dream. Whenever that voice lingers, softly in my dreams. I don't want to forget you, even if we're far apart. The memory of that gentle sound, I want you to call out. We'll meet again, won't we? And I want you to call me just one more time. Since the day you called me by my name, I became me. Even if my feelings are clumsy, I wanna reach you before it's goodbye. Call my name again. Call my name again. Only the light from the screen illuminated the room. I leaned back on the sofa, I looked for your voice. The silence after we laughed, I felt restless. Once more, I I talked about nothing important. I realized that for hours all I heard was your name. I couldn't say I missed you, I stretched the time. On the night I called too many times, all that's left is a silence. The silence after we hung up, it pierces my chest a little. I said goodnight, but my true feelings are still there. I just wanna stay connected with you. I wonder if I got into the cracks in your life. I wonder if I got into too much. I even worry about when I've read your messages. I worry about my breath. Through the earphones I wonder why I love you. I want to stop the hands of the clock. You're closer than anyone else, yet I can't touch you. A little more courage is all I need. It's always been missing. On the nights I call too many times, only overflowing thoughts. I know I'll never reach you, I keep calling. The memories of laughing together repeat. They're filling the nights I can't see you. Is only a few percent left, you're bye-bye mine. Feelings of impatience. If I could say it honestly, I wonder if this night was different. On the night I called too many times, the feelings that blur. The truth is I just wanted to tell I love you. On the screen before dawn, your name. Today again, I want to call you again. Today again, I wanna call you again. The sound of steam, a quiet room. Only the mug is still warm. The sound of the washing machine spinning lets me know you're awake. You don't say good morning. The smell of burning butter makes you talk instead. I turn down the TV a little and don't talk about yesterday. That's the rule in my house. The sneakers on the front porch are a little off. I felt like I could read your feelings today just from that. in the bag from the convenience store. A sweet drink as usual and a silent receipt. It was placed there without saying a word. It might be a form of affection right now. Even if you don't say anything, you will know. It is something between relief and a little anxiety. True feelings are always lurking in the soundless place. Why don't you say anything? There are nights when I imagine the reasons too much. You've fallen asleep and a notification glows on your phone. I'm trying not to look at it, trying not to look at it. I'm not doubting you, but if I check, something might break. The morning seeps silently through the curtains. I don't have to say it, but I know it. I'm sure it was there, but I felt that if I left it as it was, nothing would change. In the silence, there was a mixture of tenderness and a little regret. The sound of the pot running out of hot water. The time without conversation begins again. Today I thought I'd say good morning a little ahead of time. I thought so, but didn't put it into words. Someone's name comes and goes, just beating in my chest without voice. Fingertips stained by the sinking light. How far am I from the truth now? A wish I can't yet put into words. Breathes quietly in the back of my mind. Twilight me between the colors. I wanna be me, no one else. My doubts and scars, if they melt in the light, everything will have a meaning. The rhythm of my breathing gradually changes. Before the night silence, memories change their shape like a dream. If I touch them suddenly, they just flicker. The path I didn't choose hasn't disappeared yet. Somewhere in my chest a small light is burning. Twilight me with thoughts without a name. I will gently draw my shape, more than correctness within warmth. Shaking, 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 I embrace today. I remember the shadow I never showed to anyone. I remember it all. It seems to disappear, yet it won't disappear. A gentle darkness. Twilight me, it's neither the end nor the beginning. Just make this moment eternal. I'll gently draw a landscape with no name yet in the sky. whispering wind blows. Only silence surrounds today. Even those days I spent with you, blurred like a dream. Indeed, my heart was moving behind your sudden gestures. What magic was there? I can no longer remember. What kind of magic was behind the gestures you showed me on a whim? Or was it a misunderstanding? The right answer is surely nowhere. I only chose you at that time, that's all. Even if the soundless time continues, a solitary word suddenly calls you. Even that scene when we were laughing at each other, the outline blurs a little. The days that piled up trying to forget, the lingering sense of emotion that seeps in. Even now somehow it gets in the way, so I look for an answer. I can't help looking for an answer. Why did I fall in love with you? The tone of your voice, the tone of your voice. Every time I rely on my memory, I get lost in the silence deep inside. You're still small. I asked myself back then, but there was no answer. Just a momentary movement of my heart decided everything. Like, did I fall in love with you? It's too late to put it into words, but indeed my heart was in turmoil. It wasn't reason, it was instinct. I was just drawn to you. No need to remember, that must be another form of love. Why did I fall in love with you? I'll embrace you with every question.